Because the technology hidden inside the ball is only one part of a much larger trend. Football is becoming increasingly driven by data. Teams analyze player movement, while performance staff study thousands of statistics. Training sessions generate information that previous generations couldn't even imagine collecting. And that trend isn't slowing down. Future systems could become faster, more precise, and more influential. The next major breakthrough might not even be inside the ball, it could be somewhere else entirely. Now here's something most fans never think about. The sensor inside the ball wasn't created because FIFA wanted football to feel futuristic. It was created because there were moments the human eye simply couldn't judge perfectly. And that's what makes this technology so fascinating. It's not replacing football, it's trying to understand football. A game that unfolds in fractions of a second. A game where careers can change from a single touch. A game where millions of people can see the same moment and come away with completely different conclusions. And despite all the technology, football remains wonderfully unpredictable. The sensor can tell officials when the ball was touched. It can't predict whether the shot will go in. The cameras can track every movement on the pitch. They can't measure pressure or courage, or what it feels like to take a penalty with an entire nation watching. Some parts of football still belong to humans. Maybe that's why the sport continues to captivate billions. Because even as technology becomes more advanced, the game itself remains beautifully chaotic. But make no mistake, the future is already arriving. Engineers are constantly testing new ways to collect information, improve decisions, and reduce mistakes. And whether fans love it or hate it, more technology is almost certainly coming. Which brings us back to the football itself. For more than a century, it was simply the object players chased around the pitch, nothing more. Today, it's something else entirely. A piece of sporting equipment, a source of data, and in some of the biggest matches on earth, a silent participant in the decision-making process. The first time a football started communicating with officiating systems, most fans never noticed. The ball still looked the same. The game still felt the same, but hidden inside was technology generating information throughout every match. Information that can influence goals, affect tournaments, and change football history. So the next time a referee pauses a match for a review, or an offside decision appears on the screen, remember this: the referee isn't the only thing watching the game anymore. And if this is what footballs can do today, the next technology FIFA introduces might be impossible to ignore.